Hello, namaste, sawadee krap. My taxi is nearly here. We're going to the monastery. I'm gonna become a monk for 5 days. I don't think that's even possible, but I'm going to this like silent retreat thing where you can't use your phone, you can't speak, you can't like interact with other people, you can't, I don't know, watch TV. You just gotta meditate most of the day and just be in silence. I think I'm expecting the worst for this, if that makes sense. So I'm not gonna think it's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows. I know it's gonna be extremely difficult. That's my taxi. Yeah, I was saying it's gonna be very difficult because I'm an extroverted person. I like to be around myself a lot. No. Yeah, guys, as I was saying, I'm a very extroverted person, so it's gonna be difficult to be by hello. It's gonna be difficult to be by myself because I like to be around people lots. But recently I've been just isolating myself a little bit more, and yeah, I'm gonna expect it to be very difficult because yeah, it is gonna be difficult. I'm just gonna say that straight. Put my ego aside, not think it's gonna be some nice relaxing thing, but hopefully it will be relaxing, but my expectations are set quite low. I'm still looking forward to it, but I just know that it's gonna be difficult. I've said that a million times. So I'm getting in the taxi now. It's like an hour journey there, and then I'll hand in my laptop, hand in my phone, hand in my camera. I've got some books as well with me and like a notepad. Hopefully I can bring my notepad in, because then I can just make notes of what I learn. And then if I have some books as well, that'll be some cool stuff to do when I'm not doing anything, when I finish my meditation. It's in the north of Thailand. I'm in Chiang Mai right now, and I think it's just up in the mountains. My brother did this last year, so he kind of gave me inspiration to do it. He did it for about 21 days, but he didn't do it properly because he was FaceTiming me. I think he did like 3 days properly, and yeah, it was funny. I was talking to this guy in the hostel. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this meditation retreat, and he's like, that sounds horrible. And it was the first person to actually say like what they thought, because everyone's saying, oh, it's gonna be really nice, you're gonna enjoy yourself. But lots of people have said it's gonna be uncomfortable. You just gotta be ready for it and set your expectations low, and you'll be fine. So I told everybody I'll see them on the other side. I've sent my farewells, I've sent my messages, and now we're going. I don't know how I feel. I just feel. Alright guys, we've nearly arrived. I've just been uploading some videos to schedule because obviously I'm not going to be on screens when I'm there. So this is a sneak peek to the one that's going to be uploaded. Exploring Pai Thailand with beautiful German girls. I've just been sleeping the whole way here, and I'm ready. I hope I'm ready. I've been sleeping. It's been so nice just closing my eyes and not listening to music. None of that stuff. We're nearly there. We're 9 minutes away. This is what the location is looking like. It's pretty cool. I like the look of it. I think it's only 2 meals a day as well, so I might get a bit hungry. There's a calisthenics park that's nearby. I think I can train there. But this video is actually going to be me before and me after. Then after, I'll just tell you how it went, what I thought, what I found out, if I found out anything, what I did, because I'm not going to be filming when I'm in there. So I'll say goodbye very soon. Alright, we've arrived. Yeah, we've arrived. I need to go to the office, check in. I'm gonna ask them if I can just hand in my stuff because I don't want to have my stuff with me. Sorry, that's the sound of my suitcase. I'm ready. I'll see you guys on the other side. Hello. It's been a very long time since I've been on camera. I decided to stay 21 days instead of 5 days. Sorry, this feels so weird. I was not on my phone the whole time. I was not on my camera the whole time. You know, I said before that I could read and write. I could not read or write at all. It was just me and my thoughts. I'm in my room currently. It's 6:47 in the morning. Let me just show you around the room. So this was the bed. I found it very difficult to sleep because it was quite hard. Then there's the other rooms. Then you got the area here, then the nice bathroom. But yeah, it was an amazing experience, man. I learned a lot about pain, a lot about discipline, a lot about acceptance, a lot about myself, you know? There's lots of stuff I think I'm gonna realize later on as I get back into the real world. But today I'm literally gonna show you around the monastery, show you around where I'm staying. I'm leaving today as well. I'll show you all the monks, I'll show you the temples, and I'll just talk about my experience, you know? Because this was a big challenge. It was like the hardest thing I've ever done. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. So there's lots to talk about. But I was sleeping last night. I got like 5 hours sleep. I had an amazing sleep. Then I had this really weird thing where I was sleeping, I was lying down. I was trying to open my eyes, open my mouth, but I couldn't. I think it's called sleep paralysis, I don't know. But I couldn't do anything. I was like, I couldn't even move. I don't know why I was like that. Maybe because it was after 160 hours of meditation. Oh yeah, I'll tell you all about the meditation as well. Maybe it was because it was at the end of it, then my mind was adjusting or something. And then I think I also did lucid dreaming as well. So it wasn't on purpose, but I was lying in my bed, I was sleeping, and then like I went up and like touched my bed and I was sitting, then I went to stand, and then like I felt like I was standing, I was seeing everything, and then like a couple seconds later, I was laid back in my bed, so like I didn't even move. So I think like I left my body, like I walked out of my body, then I was like touching my body and stuff. And I don't understand how that works. I think it's lucid dreaming. Let me know in the comments, but it was a really weird experience. But I slept like a baby last night. Towards the end of it, there's this thing called determination. So it's 3 days of no sleeping at all, just meditating. So it was a nice rewarding sleep. Alright, I'm gonna leave the room. I'm gonna go to my monk instructor, because you have to report to him every morning. You speak to him and like he helps you kind of. He's like a mentor. So I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna show you the place along the way. Okay, we're walking now. We're walking to the place. So basically, you'd wake up at 4 o'clock every morning. You'd be woken up by this loud bell, and then all these dogs would start barking. And you wake up, you shower, you do all that stuff, and then you start meditating. And for the first few days, for the first like 10 days, you meditate for 8 hours a day. And then it increases to 10 hours a day. And then on your final 3 days, day 18 to day 21, it's about... Oh, I need to give this lady her umbrella back. It's about 10 hours... No, it's like 16 hours kind of. Because it's not one day, it's all like it goes out long, if that makes sense. Oh, where is this? Very lovely lady gave me this umbrella. Let's just put it back there. We'll put it there. But yeah, it was lots and lots of meditating. And then you do sitting meditating. Sorry, crap. You do sitting meditating, and then you do walking meditating. And then the meditating itself, it was like, you do it for 15 minutes the first day, and then 20 minutes. So this is 20 sitting, 20 walking. Look, you're around monks everywhere. And then there's dogs here. Look at this dog. They're everywhere. So yeah, you're doing 15, then 20, and then 25, and then 30, then 35, and then it gets up to an hour. So there was one day where I woke up late and I missed breakfast. So I was literally going for 8 hours straight, sitting, walking, an hour at a time. And I feel like the mind has been stretched open, and now I've realized what I'm capable of, because I really push myself to the limits, and I really learn a lot about discipline and what you're actually capable of. Like I said, like just then, I had a 5-hour sleep and I feel really good. Some nights I wouldn't be able to sleep properly, especially in the first few nights, because it was hard to adjust the bed. But then I got there and we did okay. But then some days I'd sleep in, I'd just skip my alarm because it was difficult. I wasn't perfect. I'd skip my alarm, and then I wake up at like 10 and I got a bit annoyed, but then I learned about acceptance. Accepting the fact that the past is the past, you cannot change what's happened, you can only focus on the now, and being kind and gentle with yourself, because being hard on yourself is never gonna really help you improve in the current moment. So there's one day as well where like I didn't do my full 8 hours of meditation. I woke up late. I got an Oreo smoothie. I was eating ice cream and stuff, and then I caught myself like at the end of the day. I said, "Look, Amani, it's okay. What's happened has happened. You can now forget about it and move on." Oh, I haven't even shown you the stuff I was walking past. So this is the main like street. Over there you have the breakfast. And here's like a meditation hall. There's two floors to it. It's a really cool place. It's very quiet. So we were staying with monks and nuns as well. They were very cool. They all both have shaved heads. I didn't shave my head. But as well, everything here was free. Because it's all like it's all to do with Buddhism. Everything was free. You didn't need to pay for any meals. You didn't need to pay for your accommodation. Everything was given to you, which was a really nice feeling. And then you make a donation. So I was here for 21 days and I got free food, accommodation, access to the monk where I had got so much wisdom from. It's called Wat Chom Tong, and the meditation practice is called Vipassana meditation, and it's about trying to connect your mind and your body. So when you're doing the sitting meditation, you focus on, so if you look at my tummy, you focus on rising, falling. So when you breathe in, your tummy's rising, and then when you breathe out, your tummy's falling. And then what you do is you'd focus on the touching points. You go rising, falling, touching, and you go around your body and just try to connect your mind to your shoulder or to your back, but you wouldn't touch it. So that was basically pairing the mind and the body together. And then also when you're walking, if you look at my foot here, the first day it was just like left, right, and then on the last one it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. I learned a lot about emotions as well, but when I was doing the walking, I found that the most difficult. You learn to accept that. I think it links a lot to Stoicism, that your mind is this rock in the middle of the ocean, and you're going to have all these conditions that try and break your mind up, that try and lead you off the path or lead you off what you're trying to focus on. So say for example, tiredness can be a condition, time can be a condition, thoughts can be a condition, emotions can be a condition. Then I learned to accept some conditions, because some conditions are the truth. Like the time is the truth. The time is always going to be as it is, if this makes sense. So I learned to accept time and just forget about time. And then with stuff like, okay, my foot hurts, I learned to accept that. My foot does hurt. There's nothing I can do about it. So I accepted that it hurts. Then I got back to it. And then all these okay, this is what I'm trying to say. I was accepting all these external stuff that I was trying to play with my mind, if that makes sense. I'll talk about it more later, but this is the place we would go in the morning. So there's a meditation place in there. And then here we would go to the monk instructor and we'd have a conversation with him. He'd give us his wisdom. Then you sit here, and every morning I'd look up at these flowers and they were beautiful. Put the face to the side. If you do it, always look to the side, because you never know. Because it doesn't matter when you're here and you crash down, but when you're straight. Oh, okay. Then I can't balance as much. Yeah, from here we can go down to the spider. Wait, do the spider again. I want to get it on record. Let's see the spider. Let's see the spider. What? So guys, we're just walking around the temple now. I've been to my monk instructor. There's some music on in the background. I think it's like National Buddha Day or something. I got this book. He gave me the book with all the wisdom in it, all the stuff about Vipassana. And I was just speaking to these guys as well. I wasn't speaking to anyone for the 19 days I was there. So it was cool to elevate my perspective, I guess, and see how other people found it. And I learned a lot of things from these other people. It's good. It's good to share wisdom. It's good to be focusing on yourself and yourself and yourself, but then switch it up and then learn from other people, I think is very important as well. But what I was saying earlier is when I was meditating, like my mind was like a rock. I had all these conditions. Sometimes it was tiredness, sometimes it was boredom, like these emotions. And then what I did, I had boredom, I had these negative emotions. The cause would be boredom and the effect would be impatience, so it would be more difficult to meditate. So what I do, I say, okay, emotion. I'm feeling boredom. Is this helping me? No, it's not. So abandon. Let go of boredom. If the time is the time, I accept that the time is going to take however long it takes. It's like about abandoning what needs to be abandoned and accepting the truth. Like say on the last 3 days, in determination, which is the 3-day thing, the 3-day, what do you call it? Like when you don't sleep, I got this fever. I felt really, really ill. Not ill, but like I was shivering. I was shivering lots. I had a fever. You know what fever is. And then this guy who was telling me just then, it's about like you get a fever at the end of it because it's like your body releasing everything. But then when I had the fever, I just let it be because it's the truth. It is a feeling, but it's a condition as well. I think what I'm trying to say is, it's really difficult to explain this, but all these things I was feeling that take my mind off the present moment, all conditions, and nothing is permanent. He was saying, the instructor, the world is impermeable or something, so nothing stays the same forever. Like you're gonna feel a certain way at one point, but you're not gonna feel that way forever. I think that's a really good thing that I took from it, that okay, you might have had one bad day, something bad might have happened, but that doesn't mean it's forever. It might just be for 10 minutes, it might be for 2 days, but it's not forever. You can let go of it and you can move on, and you can change. And I feel very happy right now. I feel I don't know how to explain it, but I feel joy. I feel really good. Yesterday I was like, I checked my phone. I haven't checked my messages yet, but I was listening to some music and I put my headphones in and I started crying. I was like smiling so much and I just started crying and I was letting go of lots of things. I didn't even have like a bad mind before that, but I just felt like I was letting go of a lot of stuff and it felt so good. It felt really good and I feel very good right now. I'm gonna go, I was talking to these guys, there's one person from Austria and one person from San Francisco. We're gonna go get a massage now and then grab some good food. You can just walk around here all day. This is a cool one here. I learned to accept differences in others. So like, I didn't realize this, but when I first got there, I realized that I always looked at people in like sometimes a negative way. I would think negative of them, or like I would just judge them. In simple terms, I'd judge them, and I realized it's not healthy, it's not good to do. So instead, I would accept other people and not have stereotypes about them, So if I saw someone was doing something a bit differently, or they looked a bit different, I'd accept it. I feel like knowing. Because this is what, when you have thoughts, you say, knowing. Okay, it was a negative thought, so I accept, abandon, let go. People are different. Accept. And it felt very empowering. Sorry, this video is all a bit random, a bit all over the place. But I wasn't on my phone, and I didn't get any urges to check my phone either. This was another place. This is where we went one day, and we did this chanting. So these monks, they would sit here, and we would have this book. It was all in Thai. I didn't understand a single word of it. But it was basically saying, like, in Buddha we trust, or all of this is for Buddha, stuff like that. And it was quite cool. The chanting was quite nice. It was very... There's just something special about these temples. Like, you know, you see the gold everywhere. It's got a nice vibe to it. It feels good. It's a nice environment. And then you had to be... It was all about mindfulness as well. You had to be very mindful, not even when you're meditating, like in your everyday life. So when you're eating, you say touching when you're touching the food. You say eating when you're eating the food. You say tasting when you taste it. Or like say, the music's back on. So say like you're walking, you'll be like walking. Touching. Or if you start to think a thought of like, okay, what about my girlfriend or something? Thinking, abandon. Because you're trying to not think at all, you're trying just to be mindful in the present moment. And that was quite difficult. But I do find myself now that I've finished it, I am definitely more mindful and more aware of things. Like when I had a chocolate bar yesterday, I was eating it and it tasted so good. I had like small little bites. I was like tasting, biting, feeling. This is like the outside of the temple. Sometimes I'd go here to get some fruits, but now I'm gonna go back into the temple. I got 13 minutes. I'm gonna show you the places where I was meditating. Oh yeah, I need to drop my bags off as well. There's no rush. See, that's me being mindful. I felt like I needed to rush. Felt like I needed to get a move on. But now I can relax. There's no need to rush. Abandon. I'm very aware right now. I'm very aware. I'm very grateful. I'm grateful for this place, and I'm grateful for myself for doing this as well. I want to do lots of challenges. I want to do stuff on my terms, you know? I think a boxing fight will be amazing. Running a marathon will also be amazing. My mind is being stretched, like I said earlier. I see potential. Okay, this guy, I'd see him every morning. I'd say Sawadi Krap to him, or just hello. Then I'd make him smile.
You're a YouTuber?
Yes! Hello! Sawadi Krap! What's your name? Your name?
Sopon Chaisawat.
Chop
Sopon. SOPSON.
Sopfon.
Sopon.
You made me smile every day. When you went like this, you made me smile a lot. So I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. I'm gonna shake your hand. Thank you. Thank you. Kap. Oh, what a guy. What a guy. No, he really did. He made me smile every day. He'd be sweeping his broom, he'd drop it, and then he'd just like do the little prayer hands, and he'd be like this. Oh, and this just felt really, really good. Okay, this is the other area. There's a coffee garden there. Oh yeah, you couldn't eat. So you could only eat at 6 o'clock, and then at 11 o'clock. And then after 12 o'clock, you couldn't eat, so you'd fast until 6 o'clock in the morning. So you'd just be drinking juices most of the time. And I found that fine. I think it was a bit difficult, but I still did it. The fasting was good. Okay, so we can't go in there right now because I think the monks are in there. Yeah. But you can see them meditating. What they're doing is called mindful prostration, which is what you do before you start to meditate, so you can get your mind in the zone. And it's basically, you move your hand, like I was saying earlier, like touching, feeling. What you do, you move your hand and be like lifting, touching, lifting, touching. And it gets you in the mood of it. We're going upstairs now to 4th floor. This is where you see all the meditators. I'm not going to speak when I'm in there because I don't want to disturb their practice, but you can just take a look what it looks like. Also, everyone was wearing white clothes as well, so it was very like everyone was equal. No one's different. We're all the same, and I quite like that everyone is one together. It feels good to be back on camera as well, because most of the thoughts I had, when I did have thoughts, was mainly about YouTube, about like dreams about YouTube, of visions I had for myself. But I had to let them go, not let them go, I had to abandon them, because I was focusing on meditating. But before I did this as well, I haven't done much meditation. I've done stuff before, like 10 minutes, but I've never done like proper meditation. And I think I adjusted to it quite well. I'm definitely gonna come back here. It's amazing. It's a great place. This place is magical. Look at that, man. We're in the barbershop now. I've just checked my phone for the first time, like checking the messages. It feels very weird. I wouldn't trust him. I don't know, I might get one. Guys, we're in the shop right now getting some nice food. And I'm speaking to my brother for the first time. I missed his face. Bro, this guy's wow. He's been holding it down in the UK. It feels good speaking to you, man.
Yeah, I've been watching your videos, man.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah, everyone's been watching it. Mum as well.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bit weird that everyone's watching them. Go accept it. Accept.
It looks like you sound like OnlyFans, mate, at this rate.
Oh yeah, some of them have been a bit. Yeah.
Is that coming next? You know?
Alright, it's time to get a Thai massage. This is 200 baht, I think.
You're resting.
Okay, you massage.
Hello.
Massage.
Yeah.
Sorry, crap. 1.5 hour? 300?
Ah, 300.
300. 1.5.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that one. Yeah, cool.
1.5.
So guys, that's equivalent of £670. That's good. Alright, we're about to get the back massage. The front of the body's done. I'm feeling very relaxed. We're getting the head massage now, and it's very, very good. Why do drugs when you can get a head massage and feel like 20 times better? It'd be funny if I started making like loads of noises when she was doing it. Since being in Thailand as well, I have not checked the news once. I've barely been on social media as well. So my information diet, and this is what I call it, it's been so clean, and it's definitely had a positive impact. Like, the stuff going into my brain has been good. It's not like I've been bombarded with lots of crap. I heard, like, my mum told me Donald Trump got elected, but realistically, it's cool, but it's not really relevant to me. So I just let it go. Okay, the feet are on the back. Oh yeah. Ooh.
No happy ending.
No happy ending. Nah, I got one. Did you not get one? Well, you got a guy doing yours, right? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Kokung Krab. That was amazing. Okay, we've got an hour and a quarter until my closing ceremony. You can hear what's going on next door. You getting a happy ending there?
That was fast.
And the nice thing is, they give you this. Oh my god, my skin. They give you this hot tea after. He's getting a photo, guys. This is the legend. Let's get one together as well on my one.
Okay.
On here. Amazing. You ready? Lovely. Look at this one. Nice. Good. He's got this one of me. Very wow. Again. Where's more photos? Okay. You got it. Very good. Very good. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you. The thing I love about that is we did not understand a single word each other was saying, but we still shared that nice, good energy. Also, I learned lots about discipline when I was doing it, because some days I really didn't want to meditate, but then I was like, emotion, feeling frustrated because you don't want to do it. You need to abandon this emotion because it's not going to help you get through it. It's not going to help you keep a clear mind. I actually managed to get rid of the emotions that was holding me back from doing the work, from doing the task, and then I got on with it. I learned a lot. I might be talking too much about it. All right, the closing ceremony is done. We're going to go into the place, take maybe some photos, then I'm getting on the bus, heading back to Chiang Mai, and then that's that. Thank you for joining me. It's been a... Oh, look at that. That's what you like to see. The sun. Muy bonito. Hablo más español. Me encanta chicas de España, sí. En el futuro... Ah, gata. Gata bonita. Go, 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 go. Ay, too bad. Yeah, 160 something hours of meditation done. I need to actually calculate it properly. Alright, I did end the vlog, but we're in this car right now. There's a guy just hanging out the back. Oh my gosh. Look at this. It's like a little bus on the way back to Chiang Mai. And it only costs like $1 to get on this. And you keep moving lots and lots. And I got my mango fruits. Happy.